Hey, Skulls, how are you? Jeez. Thanks, dude. Did you get a printout of it? It doesn't seem right. Oh, you thought it was right before I had them.
It was 22, pace was 8, here was 6. Oh my god, it was 11 or 12. Yours was, I think, 15 or 16. That's right. Yeah, just less than 2 years.
Welcome in, Tony. Oh, we are on our way home. It's been a long day. How was your day on your end, Tony? If we're playing at home, we're going by the treatment facility for where your gray water goes to become no longer gray water. Yeah, but have to get plugged. Whoa!
How does that go into any or during?
How's what going down? What? Yeah, it smells like gray water right now because we just passed the plant. How does what go into anything we're doing? I got my first real 6-string.
There are over a million people in that. Billy Boy.
Wait, you work today, Tony?
He really gets to work when the weather's nice. Yeah.
Is there more than a million people that live in Billy Boy?
Lives where?
Well,
He's saying words that rhyme with yes, there is. Yeah, there's more than that in the big city.
so there's like 4 million.
In the state, there's more than 12.
Okay, so how many are
Welcome in, Mama Bear. Ours,
My bear. Happy
Ours?
Mother's Day.
like 140, 150. Welcome in, Jennifer. How are you?
Jennifer. Happy Mother's Day.
240 people? 440,000.
Do you really need to even ask that knowing that you live in our city? Welcome in, Tara.
Hi, Tara. Mother's Day, Tara.
Everyone's here for you tonight, Mama. Nobody's talking to me.
Dad made me crabby, so sorry.
Yeah, it's not in the greatest movies.
Why is that funny? It's not funny. I hope you're laughing at yourself. That's how dumb you are.
My iPad died again.
This is the abuse I'm taking. Welcome in, Mama Bear. Thank you for the hi.
And then it turned back up. You got so audacity.
Welcome in, Coconut.
Coconut.
And children's fathers. Again, I'm pro anybody that just has an influence, presently, past, or in the future on somebody.
Steve Jobs.
So
Even
Oh,
Oh,
oh, hi to you too, Dad.
said that.
oh, yeah.
Jennifer.
Can't see my chat, and Dad's not reading it out loud, so I don't know what's being said.
Baby, everyone was just saying happy Mother's Day to you. And so I was saying happy Mother's Day to them as well, but Coconut said happy Mother's Day to all. What was for dinner? Dinner was Outback, but it was
Very chaotic.
it was
They must have ordered like at least
yeah, it was I'm trying to struggle with words here. It was a crap show from the beginning.
From the beginning.
Yes, from the beginning.
You had a hair in your salad to start with that you pulled out that got longer and longer the longer you held it. We're not going where you think we're going unless you're going there for a couple minutes.
Do you think he's got time?
He's crying because he thinks we're going this way.
There's so many bugs though, and he doesn't have front light on.
It died again.
Just let it charge, my bro. Hey, give him a couple minutes. Let him run.
For like 10
Okay,
minutes.
let's let him run for a couple minutes. Thank you, Mama Bear. Yes, you can run to the park.
Okay, Mama, go to the bunker. Yeah, I don't feel like going to the park. Please, you can just sit on
Okay, and then after Mama found a hair in her salad, then the meals came out and Son got the wrong meal.
and we got charged for both.
And then we got charged for both the incorrect meal and the replacement meal. And then Aunt Beefy's steak and my dinner was
Raw.
it was shown the kitchen, but it wasn't even warmed up. It's the best I can say. Yeah. So
Goodness, it was beef and not chicken. I had chicken. It was cooked.
Same. It was like literally so cold. I think I forgot to cook it. Like I'm not even joking.
okay, he's still happy to be here.
Honey, I
You don't
want
have to like go on anything.
no, honey, I want what?
Please, I want-
Honey, it's Mother's Day. I want to sit on a picnic table with you.
I want you to be with me.
No, I want
Dang you.
to sit.
I want to be spent with your child.
Babe, I've been with you all day.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, relax, buddy. The Remus is gonna break. Sorry, hold on.
ah!
Oh my gosh. Tara, Mama, Mama, you gotta see it quick. Oh, I'm gonna have to show you that. It was a giant happy Mother's Day. Like
That's. Thank you.
appreciate you guys. Sorry, it's the Remus is freaking out, so we were Outback is a loser. Mama Bear. Just so we're clear, it was Mama's choice. That's where she wanted to go. But there's no dogs here, but we can run. Come on. Oh, you brought the contraption? What?
No.
Come on, bud.
For input.
Come on.
Remus.
Come on.
That's not foot. That's not me. That's a foot.
Come on.
You didn't say.
Oh,
Why did they change it?
I don't know. That was really confusing.
Remus.
Appreciate you, David. Nobody shut the second lock. All right. Jennifer, that's funny. And I'm not a huge fan of Outback at all. It's Mama and Son's place. But that's what Mama wanted. And when we get home, maybe I'll be able to, if I still got you guys here, maybe I'll show you guys the shirt that I got Mama. So there's a bait in the house right now.
Thank you, Fanny. Remus, look. Remus. Remus, look.
I go get it. I just hit a bug. And I went, boom, boom. Bingo, bingo.
Son's acting like a dork because he says his knee hurt. At the ball game yesterday, he said he ran into a trailer. Did I miss it? Hold on, funny. Or coconut. Sorry.
Oh, she got food poisoning and was rushed to the hospital after eating Outback.
Mama, you are the light and compass of this channel and of your household. You are the drop of sanity and balance, and you continue sharing your brightness as always. I miss that.
Remus.
So coconut, what would that make Remus? What would that make Son? What would that make my happy backside? That is correct, Alexis. That's our dog. Spring. That's crazy. I don't even know who you are, but we always clean up after our dog, but thanks for stopping in. I didn't know you guys cussed on stream. Yanzi, it all depends on the situation. Why? What happened there? And yes, Remus is not even going to the bathroom. Bro, you can't say heads up when it hits the ground. You got to say heads up before it hits the ground. But you got to get that from him or he'll crack it. I'm worried about his gums. Hey, baby, let him do his sniffing.
Ow, that hurt.
Yanzi, he's a mix. He's just a rescue. We have no idea.
Mommy, can you
Hey.
please come?
No, because actually.
Come here. Stop with the ball. Do me a favor. Go to that corner down there. Just go to that corner. And wait to call him until you're in the corner. He's gonna run with Son. But just stay down there though, because what we're gonna do is call him back and forth. Just run out some energy. I will. I'll call him back. Nice job, Yanzi. Welcome in, Danny. All right, start calling him. Well, don't say help. Don't say help. Dork. Remus! Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, bud. No, stay where you're at, buddy. Son, you stay there. Come here, bud. Come here. Hi. 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 See, this is what we got to do. We got to run out some energy. Now you call him. Stop saying help, dork. Welcome in, Grayson. Yeah, I know. And Tara, it hasn't been mowed in a while, so it's a little high. And see, that's what he does. He fetches but doesn't retrieve. Does that make sense? Unless it says, yeah, he is. If you ever look at him fully from the side, the vet actually pointed this out to him, to us. His back end is higher than his front. That's a sign of like all the different racing breeds, whether they be Salukis or Greyhounds. All your fast dogs have higher back ends than front ends. Oh, there it goes. It got cracked. Yes, I'm saying help, dude.
Come on.
I'm breaking the frisbee, dork.
Okay, are we leaving now?
Look, your mom's got to be able to throw it right. Oh my gosh, you broke it something fierce. What is Duramax?
Go. Don't sit in the car. Come on. Don't start it. Don't get it.
Bro.
You're so.
Okay, Yanzi. Appreciate you. Why is he saying help? He was doing that because he thought that would get Remus to come quicker.
What? Ready? Remus.
I want to go. I want to go to the park. Or I want to go home.
Okay, we're gonna go home.
Hey, let's go. Pronto.
I want him to run a couple more times. Get some energy out. All right, hey, don't leave his fugazi. I'm gonna go then. All right. I'm looking for poop. There's the Remus. It'll dip funny. Don't worry about it. It'll come down. Exactly. Right on cue. Hi. Go to mama. Go to mama. Go to mama. Or son, either or. Remus, come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Call him, mama. And Tara, why haven't you eaten? All right, let me give him one more good run. One more good one. Remus, come. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hi. Is that a good one? Is that a good run? Okay, go get mama and son. Good boy. You just want to stay with me? Come on. Come here. Remus. Oh, you're going to mama? Oh, no. I knew you'd stay with me. Ah. I know no other doggies here today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on, Sweepy. Come on. Well, that doesn't sound good, Mama Bear. Okay, come on. Come on. I'll be honest with you. I'll take a home cooked meal 99 times out of 100. Okay. Whew. I don't even care if the home cooked meal is like last night when I came home and son was hungry and he asked me to make him a grilled cheese. There's certain like comfort foods. Like all day long, I just wanted a turkey sandwich. That's actually what I wanted. But I went where everyone wanted to go. Buddy. I tried to run this out of you. Come here, my guy. What is that?
Come on, baby.
All right, come on, buddy. Oh,
I ordered you.
for the love of Jesus, what has he got? Like, what happened? What is he tracking? Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, what was that? You're not like that, buddy. Funny. I don't know if you saw that he was sniffing the ground. He was he picked up the track of something. So he was hitting the trails. Come on. And same thing, Jennifer. Son will only eat the grilled cheese if I make it at home. Every time he gets it out of the house, he says it's disappointing.
Put anything on top of the card?
I'm
For real.
sorry, buddy, that there was no doggies there today.
That's a stuff there.
Oh, there you go. Yes, I know you need to get to water. Tara, that doesn't sound like the worst day possible. I'll be honest with you. Kind of sounds like a good day. Okie dokie, dinner time. Appreciate you, Jennifer. Enjoy your dinner. 8 o'clock. It's late dinner, but enjoy. Oh, I'm back on Mama's phone. It said I stayed in bed all day in my pajamas, Tara. So if you're confused, I was way behind. Maybe a missing person. I hope he wasn't sniffing a missing person.
Around here, you never know. Pop up all the time.
Well, they don't pop up. Ooh, you're dining Alfredo. Nice. Jennifer, it's al fresco. But appreciate the gifts, Tara and Mama Bear.
Thank you. What is it? Thank you, Dara. Thank you.
That star looks like one from the Poking Man. Don't you think? The chili pepper and the thumbs up. Welcome in, Shanna.
Stay.
How are you today? And who would have thought you figured life is a funny way? Here we go, cornfetti. Woo! Appreciate you guys. $4.77. I know it's a lot cheaper than Tara's pan. Where? Just see. Oh, yeah. You guys ever wanted to know where your Wayfair distribution center is? Appreciate you, Mama Bear. $4.77. That was actually cheap. There's a lot of stations that are over $5 right now.
So 477. There.
Did you have fun running? We did, Mama Bear. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Shannon.
Father's Day, Shannon.
Happy Mother's Day.
This facility has a funny fence because this is
FCC. Right?
not FCC. It's
Aviation.
yeah, it's where they like the flight control is. Like,
FAA.
FAA. So if you've ever seen Pushing Tin or the concept of Pushing Tin, I believe Tara's still here, Shannon's still here, Mama Bear's still here.
So many people. Love you guys.
Ramus needs a drink. For diesel's about that's about what diesel is here.
See, diesel's
What like semi trucks use and
Diesel.
it's called diesel.
Diesel.
bottomless mimosas. Is that what you had, Shannon?
Wait, it's diesel, not diesel?
Either way.
Okay.
Found out today that my brother and sister are going to be grandparents if all goes well. Niece and hubby are expecting they're due in December. Congrats, Tara. Are you excited?
You're gonna be a great aunt.
Some people don't find that. I better. Joking. Wow, that's so funny. Okay, never mind. Well, yeah, I should probably stop.
You have a 1500 Ram truck diesel? Yeah. So my truck is regular. So 87. Oh, 87 pump gas. Oh, that stinks. And I'm talking about the pricing. It's they use gray water for the ponds there. It's
Diesel is 5. Wait, hold on a second.
yeah, we can tell you what diesel is in 1 second. Yeah, 559. 599?
$5.99. They don't have diesel here, but over there they do. But it's $5.99.
It's $4.99 for pump gas, $5.99 for diesel. I thought that was $5.59, but
That would be named her Blueberry. My niece has had a big old purple truck like that, and they named it Grape Ape.
Tara, what's not feeling good? I'll be honest with you, Shannon, back in the day when I was going up to the Twin Cities like 4 times a year, I always made sure I like filled completely up before I left there because it's so much cheaper. And then I would make my next stop like just north of the border. And because it's so much cheaper there than it is in the main part of our state. And that's where I would top off and then like hit a Culver's or an Arby's or something like that on my trips.
Yeah, it's just 480.
Oh, I'm so full. Oh, oh, we got a mayfly in the car. Go on, guy. Go on. There you go. Oh, hold on one. So I went to brunch with Grandma and Aunt Beefy in the morning, and then we went to Outback for dinner. It's really full. Really full. And I don't feel it. I'm not a huge fan of feeling this full. What was on the menu for everyone else tonight? It's usually something I like to ask.
What all your moms have.
I know Tara says she hasn't eaten yet. It's only 6 o'clock.
Really?
So there's still time.
Oh, it's 6 o'clock? Everyone. But you should have a snack.
Then we went to the adult place and had more adult beverages.
Who's that? Shannon?
Shannon. Shannon, that's kind of how I was at the brunch. I had some of this, some of that, and then I had dim sum and dim some more. And it kind of filled me up. Pizzas and sloppy joes. Now we're talking, Mama Bear.
You gotta grab your.
One eye's open, one eye's half closed for Shannon.
I'm sure it is. You see it a little fuzzy?
Appreciate the emojis, guys. We gotta undo all this, get the Remus out. Come on, bud. Come on.
Come on, bud.
And see, my truck isn't even that crazy big. It's just like a standard pickup truck, but she's still thirsty. You're hungry. Whew, that's the one thing I am not. Man, I am not hungry. And I do enjoy some good homemade sloppy joes. Ugh, I make them and they are tasty. Are you planning to finish this popcorn or no?
I guess.
You get the door for your mother instead of fiddle farting with that tablet? I don't know. Can you get the door for your mother? He's still trying to bury his bone. He's gonna bury it in his own mind. Ugh. So that I knew dim sum was mostly seafood. I was making a dad joke, but I had a little of this, a little of that, and dim sum. But just out of curiosity, if you're not big into dim sum, how'd you guys end up going for that for food today? Remus, bud. Okay. All right, come here. Come on. Let's go. You buried it. It's all good. Nobody knows where it's at. I promise you. Nobody can see it. Makes sense, Shannon. It's kind of how I am on Father's Day. I I just say, hey, whatever anybody wants to do, I'm good with. So many chicken feet. Oh. The only the only one in our family that eats those is this guy, right? Remus. Dude, that's part of your leash. Bro, it's your leash. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're bearing guys, I need help here. What? How did that work out, Shannon? All right, come on. Come on. Come. Remus, come. Hold on, I was left by myself. Give me 1 second. He's using his leash to bury that bone.
Come on.
And he doesn't realize that the leash is attached to him. It's a weird dude. Wrong. Please don't believe that. Need the other cube. What? Okay. There we go. Shannon, that happens in gaps. People come and go, and then only one person talk. It happens. Oh, ow, my legs. But did you get the drinks you wanted, Shannon? Let's go back to what you got. Because if that happened, then I think you're okay. I don't think you bored them. Truthfully, I think people come and go as they see fit. It's just the way it is. Mimosas. That's what Grandma Harley got too. It's funny. It's called endless mimosas, but what they do is they serve you a single bottle of champagne, and they tell you the juices are endless. And I will tell you, Dad is not a wine person, so whether it's sparkling or otherwise, wine's not my thing. It makes me turn red and break out. Now, when you do your mimosas, you doing orange juice? You doing because I know you can do it with pineapple juice, you can do it with cranberry juice. Funny. You were here minutes ago. What do you mean? How are you, sir? I thought we were talking already. I was all right. Um, I was very disappointed they didn't have fireworks yesterday at the game. So I know his son and most of his classmates were also disappointed,
It's not bad.
but yeah, it was extremely disappointing that they did not have fireworks at the game. But they got to run the bases. OJ and champagne to me sounds like a recipe for heartburn. But that's what Grandma Harley wanted. And I know a lot of people do like it because we saw it on most of the tables that were around us. Are you talking the mimosas? I don't know. For me, it's any wine, red, white, any version of wine. I turn bright red. I like break out. I've been told it's something with the histamines that's in it. Something like that. Funny. Oh, I did say that. Hold on. I did say that I would show anybody that made it this far. Bud, you go get that T-shirt. It's on Mama's bed.
Or it's on our bed.
Did you tell me hold up? Wait a minute.
Did you find my back thing?
It's gotta be here.
Did he get me a Tiffany?
Don't you be talking. You have diamonds.
Yeah, did you buy a Tiffany pendant to Mama as you were
You're wearing a pendant as we
talking
speak.
the other day as a Mother's Day gift?
Yes, this has been in my pocket all day, and all you animals have been like molesting me for it.
I didn't get a Tiffany. He has bought me plenty of in the past.
What happened?
That thing fell.
It wasn't the cat, correct? That's what I was worried about.
Hold on, guys. I have to pick up on this.
Right here. You just literally put your Mother's Day person thing on it.
Those are really heavy.
Oh, my pain.
Okay, here we go.
I was like, I can go downstairs like how you heard me. Sometimes I'm like, ugh.
So I had this ordered and made, but the debate is the spelling. So Mama's favorite flower is Gerber daisies. And so I had this done, and when I got it back from the printer, I was like, "Oh, you spelled mama wrong." And they're like, "No, we didn't. That's how you spell mama." And I was like, "That's not how we spell mama." So that's the question for the night is how do you spell mama? Do you spell it this way or the way we spell it on Mama's channel?
I think Dad needs to change it to MAMA.
So that was one of the gifts that I got.
Dad always gets me good gifts. I'm not complaining.
See, Funny said nope, it's Mama MOMMA. I'm not gonna lie, when it showed up, I was like, oh no.
It still says mama. It just spells wrong. Are you sure that's how you told them to do it?
Yeah.
I'll still wear it regardless. Still says the same thing. I like it.
It was there. I'm telling you. I worked with that was the
Guys, we haven't seen Matt in a week.
that was the small printing shop that I was gonna work with to get merch, and then I decided to do the store thing that we ended up doing, but nonetheless, yeah. I still like her stuff and I still think it's good stuff. And to Mama's point, yes, we're very concerned we have not seen Matt. And
Yeah, Dad emailed him and he hasn't heard anything.
and
I keep looking online.
he doesn't show as being online.
He doesn't show as being online. I'm subscribed to him. We don't know his phone number.
Was it Shannon the other day that's like, I'll share my phone number
Yeah.
right now? Welcome back, Tony. So I was asking earlier and I didn't see a response. Were you working today, Tony? See, the thing about that, Shannon, that I would agree with is most people that even go away for a couple days tell me they're taking a break, or you won't see me for a little bit, or I need to decompress for a while. And I argue all the time. We're not social media. We're not here with any agenda. We're not asking for anything. This is literally social, not social media. There's no media aspect to this. So most people are very kind to tell us, like, hey, I'm taking a break. I need to get off my phone for a while, or I'm going on vacation or something like that. And he Don't take this as a slight to anybody else in the community. Matt makes every single live. Like literally does not miss a morning DIY, does not miss a morning return from school, doesn't miss a dad and son cook it eat it all lunch with dad, doesn't miss a pop-up gaming live, doesn't miss, and it's been a week to the day. And if any other of the regulars were missing like this, I would have the same emotion. Like,
Where are you guys?
yeah, like what happened? Hey, beef. Oh, Tony, understood, understood, and that's why we have different communities and different people. The two exceptions are Bod and Matt. Bod and Matt make almost all of them. Bod, on the other hand,
He's sleeping right now.
but he emails me a lot.
Yeah.
We communicate a ton through email. So even if he's not in the lives, I still Matt, on the other hand, Matt communicates by email and almost 100% of the lives. It's been a week solid. We're a little scared. And Tara, I don't blame you for sleeping in our morning lives. That's why I said, please don't take this as any sort of slight against anybody. But Matt makes like 100% and has for months and radio silence for a week. So we're just hoping everything's okay. So I've done what I can with the resources I have at my disposal. That is correct, Tara. So for the morning lives, it would be really rough for you. Like right now, we're sitting here thinking like it's almost bedtime for you. It's literally 6:30 at night. You still got sun up. Funny, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's kind of where Mama is, and I know his mom just recently had a surgery and has some stuff going on. So I'm just extremely hopeful that he just need to focus on family and take care of some stuff, and we'll see him soon. So if any one of you was MIA for a week or longer, I promise you, we would have the same thoughts. We had Outback, which was you kind of missed the breakdown of it, but it was a heralding experience. So
Is that your email address? dadandsonscommunity@gmail.
that is correct. That is the one. And Tara, I do owe you a response. I After church today, I did open it up, and I do want to let you know I took action, but I owe you a response. And yes, that was one of the main reasons we ended up going there was for a damn blooming onion.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was good, but it was kind of like not that much batter on it. Like the whole middle of it had no batter, and it was kind of hard. But they were really busy. Still, no excuse. It just wasn't. I mean, it was good. Food tasted good, but it wasn't a great.
So what Mama's saying is it could have been better.
It could have been better, yeah.
Yeah, so it was that, and then it moved into Mama Salad had a hair that we thought was this long, but as she continued to pull it out, ended up about 8 inches long. Um, and then son was served wrong meal completely, and mine and Aunt Beefy's meal was it was cooked in that it was no longer raw, but it was not heated. Like it was dead cold in the center. So,
Thank you, Tara.
and I appreciate you, Tara. And I like I said, I do owe you an email.
Oh, Tony, we used to have those. We used to call them pizza witches. On an English muffin. Today's not a good day.
I so funny. It started off like this long when she pulled it out, and then it like curl. It didn't curl. It like curled back up, and it made a complete U. So if you stretched it out, it was like 8 inches. It was.
Yeah. L- It's a long time. I still have my mom, but not my dad. I lost my dad and a sister. So
Tara, you're spot on. Like I said, there was a lot of stuff that I need to get back to you on. I won't address here, but I appreciate you, and I'm.
I feel this, Tony, when my mom goes. I'm very close with my mom, so and Shannon's feeling good tonight. She's feeling good.
Shannon, there ain't nothing wrong with that. The problem I have with it is it impacts my sleep. So 100% will, Tara. I can tell you. So the funny part is, it's a weird side story. But now that we're going to a different mass time and a different
What's up, funny?
um there's a guy and his son. The son is probably in his late 20s, early 30s, and the guy is probably in his 60s. And they used to go to the 7 a.m. mass with us. And now that it's canceled, they go to this mass that we go to together. And we sit next to each other now. And the son and dad always make room for us to sit next to him. And today, because son's still at that age where he like leans over and like rests his head on my shoulder during mass and like asks me to like put my arm around him. He like the older dad was looking at us and literally, I'm not kidding you, like looked, had this grin on me, looked at me, and then looked at his son, tapped his son on the shoulder, and then whispered something to him. And I swear to you, I can only imagine he's like, that used to be us. So I turned to son and I said, buddy, you see them? That's going to be us in 20 years. So I get it. It was a full on cats in the cradle moment for me.
Um,
So going back to the situation that you said, Tony, it's gonna.
it was so surreal. Funny, I had a terrible pregnancy and a terrible birth experience. So there was so many feelings I can't even tell you.
Not to mention she was so dubbed up she
I
didn't
was so
remember it.
I was on so many drugs, I don't remember a ton of it. And he didn't come home with me. That was really hard. Um, I I had him at 33 weeks. I had nothing. I had nothing. Um,
My mom's
so
talking, Tony. We're getting there. So I'm like a sponge, taking it all in as much as I can.
so I remember sitting on my kitchen floor just crying and crying and crying. Like I didn't even have diaper. I had nothing. My baby shower was supposed to be the day after he was born. So that obviously didn't happen. It was a terrible experience. So I feel like I really got cheated on being pregnant all around.
He was in the NICU. 12 days, 12 and a half days to be exact. And funny, we were told the whole time, no lie, this is no joke. We were told that they have a nickname um in the NICU and to expect him to be in there for a lot longer than he was. And they call it wimpy white male syndrome. And so long story short, they said essentially all the white males require everything you can throw at them, from the jaundice lights to the
feeding
feeding tube to
everything.
like if it's required, they throw it at them. We were extremely blessed. Son needed absolutely none of that.
Except for the incubator.
So he was allowed to depart in absolutely record time. The only thing that held
Tony's like, that's a weird name.
yeah, it was the nurses. They told us, they're like, we don't know we should say this, but we feel really comfortable with you. Um,
Because they're lazy.
yeah, that's what they said.
That's what they say. So they don't like breathe on their own. They don't do all that stuff on their own. Well, he did. So we were
Yeah. But we
extremely
also
blessed.
basically lived there.
Yeah,
We
we lived
if
at the hospital.
if they even brought in like the hospital recliners for us so we could just sit at his fish tank, and then they would bring him out when it was time to bring him out. We followed all the rules that the NICU nurses gave us, and then we did what's called kangaroo time.
I'll show you a picture of him when he was born. Let me find it. Um,
And so the kangaroo time, they said, like, helps facilitate all that stuff. And so we alternated kangaroo time, which is basically just holding him against your chest directly so you can hear your heartbeat and everything else.
okay. I don't have that picture. I don't know how he was.
How do you not have the
I
picture?
don't have that one picture.
Or just the thumb?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for? It's probably on my phone.
Oh, you need to send it to me. Here, you can see how little he was. Just that's a tear. That's a
There's a one, it's just like
which one?
you pressed it. Then. It doesn't give us size scope.
So he was like, how big was he? 3 pounds, 11 ounces, I think.
Something like that.
Mm.
Uh when Sun's health wise, honestly, we were blessed. Funny, he didn't have any problems.
So this is him when he was in the hospital. That's my
You can
hand.
barely see it.
Oh, so that's my hand. So his hand or his head was as big as my finger. So to answer your question, I had so many emotions.
And that was him in the fish tank.
Yeah, he was in the fish tank.
But his thigh used to be the length of my thumb.
So when did I know things were going back to normal? Well, um, nothing went back to normal because when he was 6 weeks old, he had emergency surgery, which was the scariest crap ever. Um, so maybe after that. Yeah. Funny is very insightful. I don't mind. I don't mind answering questions.
He had a hernia.
Double hernia.
Unfortunately, it's genetic.
Yeah. And not only is it genetic, a lot of premature babies have it. But the day that's a whole nother story. The day before his surgery, he well, like a week before his surgery, we had to take him to the emergency room because he was screaming. And his hernia had popped out. So that's how we found out. So we had to wait a week to have the surgery. The day before his surgery, and I was worried that it was going to happen again. And I asked the doctor, well, what if that happens again? And they're like, oh, you just like push it back in. I'm like, yeah, okay, not going to happen. So,
You were a preemie too, Tony?
um,
I do like the bluey version of it. They call it an early baby.
an early baby. So anyhow, so the day before at like midnight, so we had to go like it was like an hour and a half away. We had to take him like to a hospital, a children's hospital. Yeah.
Children's hospital.
Well, at like midnight, his hernia popped out. We had to take him to the ER. The ER couldn't fix it, so we had to be emergency go by ambulance.
Well, they wanted to airlift him.
Yeah, they wanted to lift him, but they couldn't. So we had to emergency ambulance to the city, and it was such a cluster. That night was so crazy. Then
See, Funny was a blue baby, which implies to me his name might be Blue.
I had a need for ASD. What's ASD? No, not 6 months, 6 weeks. Not even 6 weeks. He was like 5 weeks. Um, so he had to be rushed to a different hospital. That hospital couldn't do his surgery or wouldn't do his surgery. Um, so they detached everything from him and then made us take him to the other hospital. Meanwhile, we had no car seat because they told us not to take the car. It was just such a cluster, the whole thing. Dad couldn't come to the surgery. He was giving a huge presentation. It was just such a terrible day. My poor dad came. He was sick as a dog. Oh, you had a hole in your heart.
Yeah, it was a cluster. We ended up getting to where we needed to go.
Yeah, eventually it all worked out hours after it was supposed to.
And weirdly, he had the surgery at about the scheduled time he would have had it normally.
It was
Welcome in, Carissa.
crazy. But then after that, things started being normal. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that one was BS because the ambulance went and like it was just wild. And the hospital that he originally went to is like, nah, we ain't doing it here.
And then the surgery we had to go to is like in the ghetto.
Do I know Junelle? I can't say that I do. Does Junelle know me? June. I'm familiar. I think somebody is part of the community that comes in. That's June.
Anyhow, that's my story.
Based on funny questions,
Mm-hmm.
not an unsolicited story.
And now he's normal. He's been a normal kid ever since.
I wouldn't go that far, but
Wow, funny. And Tony, did you say how big you were when you were born?
welcome in, June.
How preemie were ya? Oh, June is Carissa.
Well, I do know June Flores because June Flores has been in several times.
Wow. Um,
Shannon, did you guys have to work with mayo at all? I know you're not that far from it.
did it feel different? I guess yes, it's different. Obviously, number one changes.
Appreciate you, June. I'm saying that on behalf of Mama, of course. So that's one of the ways I used to
So
take
tiny.
going to home office used to take me through Rochester. So I used to drive past Mayo. That was when I took the River Road instead of 94 through Eau Claire.
You screwed up the whole football season, kid.
Well, I do it for everybody, June. Everyone tells me, like, I always welcome everyone in the same way. I appreciate that you like it.
My sister went to Mayo and I think they killed her.
Yeah, but that's Jacksonville Mayo, not real Mayo. It's kind of like saying you go to Northwestern if you go to the one down the street. You're not really going to Northwestern. You're going to somebody putting their name on the building. Correct? Hi, sweetie. What do you need? What do you need?
She's waiting for food.
There's more than. Are you saying there's more than Mayo in Rochester? Tony, I don't know if you've been to Rochester. As somebody that has been, I think there's a sandwich place, but other than that, there's not a whole lot going on. And I agree with you, Tony. We have in our market, there's Northwestern, which is downtown, which is the real Northwestern, the University Hospital, but they've also bought up some satellite hospital systems. And just because they slap their name on it doesn't mean you're getting
My doctor's
Northwestern medicine. And Funny has another personal question for you. And Chris, are you saying there's something up with my voice? Or are you saying you enjoy the voice? Because Funny thinks I have a voice for first class and a face for coach. That's what Funny thinks. Or maybe it's rain in a teacup, or maybe it's coconuts in the sky, or maybe it's Shakespeare. I don't know who it is, but somebody thinks I have a voice for first class and a face for coach. This is actually a great question, and I want to see how Mama answers it. My needed a stent, and they put it in backwards, ripped her artery. Ooh, and she had a stroke. Shannon, weirdly, and I'm being dead serious, and I don't mean to. Don't take this as making light. Mama sat on a malpractice jury. That sounds vaguely familiar to that. And do you remember the day when son took his first steps and the first time he said mama or dada? And then Tony said, sorry about your sister. Jacksonville sucks.
Oh yeah. Yes, I do remember when he took his first steps, and I have it on video.
Who was he stepping to?
His dad,
What were his first words?
Dada.
No, that was not his first words.
What was his first words?
His first words were something else. Buddy, what were your first words? What were your first words?
I don't know.
100% his first words were tang tang.
Oh no.
Yeah, 100% first words. I used to. There's a there, and this is no lie. This is why I wanted to see if she said it. Yeah, he said "dada" before he said "mama."
He was so infatuated with dad, he would look like through his soul. It was it irritating.
But there's a Joe Choi who's a comedian that used to talk about his kid running around and calling his appendage a ting tang. And so I used to do that all the time with son. Like every time he touched, I'd be like, "Tang tang." His first words, no lie, were "ting tang." None of those words in the medical record. Yeah, Mama can talk about the jury that she was on. Mine was a completely different situation, which was whoo. Mine was wild and out. If you guys remember from when I used to go live driving to the courthouse when I was on jury duty.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shannon, for the case that I sat on, the malpractice case, it was about stents in the kidneys and blah 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 blah. The doctor actually won, and the reason he won is because if it's not documented, it didn't happen. So if the doctors don't document it, it didn't happen.
And to both Tony and Shannon's point, he's a funny dude.
Joe Coy. Oh
Yes.
yeah, I know who he is.
And so that's where I picked that up from it. And I
Yep.
like every time son was in the bathtub, like even when he was a baby, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna wash the ting tang." And literally his first words were "tang tang."
You're exempt from jury duty. I liked it.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Tony? I'm that weirdo that's like, yeah, sign me up. I mean, the lunch sucks, the breakfast is mediocre, but I ain't got to go to work.
I don't know. I said it was a 10-day jury. It was very a very cool experience. And then the night I didn't get called again for jury duty for another, I don't know, 10, 12 years. And then I didn't have to go because they must have, I don't know, I didn't have to go.
Speaking of which, I got a weirdo debit card floating somewhere around that's got like $36 on it.
Oh. I don't remember all the details. I have a terrible memory, so I don't remember all the details of it, but I do know that the doctor won.
Yeah, see, Shannon gets the message. Mama has to turn in her pay though.
Yeah.
Dad gets to keep his debit card, and I have no idea where it went because it was like I said, it was like 12 bones. I don't care. It was $12 a day or something. But it was a cool experience. And then, weird as it sounds, I ended up on the jury with somebody that I knew that I was for our city council. So I got to know her because she was running for city council, and I wanted her to win. And we ended up on the jury. So at least I knew somebody on the jury panel.
I mean, yes. I thought your last name was Bonami.
I don't think she'd put her last name.
She just did.
On her at
Oh,
name. I will tell you though, the lawyers are not as good as they appear or play on TV. They are clowns in real life. They stutter, they stammer, they like I'm like, good gosh, if I did this in my world when I'm getting certified for all the value propositions I have to do, I
yeah.
would fail. Tony, at times I don't disagree.
Correct.
What's a value proposition? Well, Tony, since I don't talk shop here, It's basically us telling you why you should work with us instead of working with somebody else and why we're so much better at what we do than anybody else does. I I struggle with that because the shingle over your head is not what actually is the trust building factor. It's the person you're working with on a day-to-day basis, which means that the person you have to trust, not the brand. There's a difference. If you're working with like Coca-Cola, you trust the brand. The brand is iconic, sells itself, everyone knows what it is. But when you're working with something else, you're buying the person. So the value prop should be the person. South Valley, I will tell you, first off, welcome in. Second off, hello usually works better to introduce yourself. Third off, if you think the ghost is flipping you off in particular, that says more about you than it says about the ghost.
Who asked that?
And then Sal said, well, damn. Because in fairness, Efron is flipping off everybody. So, how are you tonight? And so, I'll give you a little brief synopsis of what's going on. So, you got different moods. You got Flossie for when you feel like you want to shake your stuff. You got Misty for when you feel like you're just zoning out and feeling zen. You got Norman for when you feel like you're just having a good day. And when you're just mad at the world, you got Efron. So you're welcome to come in and say how you feel at any given moment. Did I drop a sup? I just I struggle with people saying Efron's flipping them off. Efron is not flipping anybody off. He's flipping everyone off. And I'm not gonna lie, I go through all these emotions in 30 minutes in any given day. Well, there you go. And during your peaks of the highs and lows, depending on where you're at in that process, you could be Norman, you could be Misty. If you didn't get the batch you wanted, you could be Efron. If the food that you wanted, like say you're like jonesing for some cool ranch Dorito and all you got is nacho cheese, you could be Efron. However, if you got nice and mellow, you could put on some Luther Vandross and you can turn it to a flossy evening. Okay, hold on. We lost Mama. So funny. I will pin that question. I will note it. Licorice needs a drink. Give me 1 second. Ugh. Shannon said, "My guy." I'll let Mama speak for herself. You're entitled to ask any questions as long as it's not like, you know, crazy, crazy stuff. We have the right of first refusal of answering. Oh, guys, I am going to struggle digesting the day's worth of food. I know Funny's always collecting stories. That's how we met. came in the live, said he collects stories. So at some point, I assume we'll at least names may be changed to protect the innocent, but we may be referenced in a story or two, is my guess. Where did cottage cheese come from? I have 2 varieties of cottage cheese in the fridge right now for keeping track at home. Oh, that's what you're saying for the food. I'm looking for something. I'm loaded up on Pepto because of my heartburn. I don't know what I could do or take. Man, I will tell you. I totally forgot. Dang it. Anyways, I forgot something at Grandma's. We have 7 Up. I don't have Sprite. I have 7 Up though. Hey, like I said, you guys are willing to shoot your shot. You'll know when you cross my boundaries because I will throw a timeout. But that was a legitimate question. However, it's not for me to answer. That needs to be burped. I don't know that I need to be burped. You ever see like when they do like the hot dog eating contest where they shift side to side? That's what I need. Come here, buddy. You want a treat? I got you, bro. I got you. That's not. I have no beverage of any kind, by the way. Just so we're. That's how full I feel. David the Gnome cartoon from 1980s, free on Tubi. Well, I don't know who David the Gnome is, but now I'm intrigued. Yeah, no pizza for me. I don't even want water. I think it's just gonna sit. Now I'm debating should I have the carbonation or not have the carbonation. What is bitter gourd fry? Okay, post it in the community. Jennifer does that. She posts it in the community site all the time. Look up David the Gnome one day and thank me later. I'm on it. Screenshot taken. All right. Carbonation it is. There's half a Diet Coke sitting right here. I'm going to regret the caffeine later, but that was funny. Funny said bitter gourd fry. What's up with the ghost beef? And the Canadian flags. Beef, I forgot those pants at your house, I think. I just literally remembered as I was sitting here and I you can confirm. I said, "Oh no, I left something at Grandma Harley's house." Are they set aside? Let's get them next time. There's always a reason or a need for me to have a pair of pantaloons over at Ye Old Homestead.
Oh, yes. Right. Talk to you tomorrow. What? Oh, it's still tasty. I had green chicken, chicken, green chicken, so it's just like green. All right. Yes. All right. All right.
I want to spin in circles for a minute and get free. Well, good luck with that, Shannon. What did son have for a snack? I don't know he's hungry for it because he ate so much of dinner, but I'm gonna double check that in a second.
He ate a lot of food.
All right. Funny had a question for you, question number 3, and it's way back in the chat now.
Oh.
It said, Mama, third question.
What do you think? A lot of women have postpartum. How is dad playing? Oh God, yeah. Dad is awesome. He's an awesome dad. And he was awesome. He didn't help with nighttime too much at all. I was the tiredest I'd ever been in my whole entire life.
I appreciate everything you said until then. Was I not the one that slept on the floor next to
was
the
a little bit
kid?
older. And postpartum, I didn't have like postpartum depression or anything like that. Uh, As far as that goes, I was happy. Like I don't know how. I don't know. Yeah, I was happy.
So, as far as Mama's pointing out, so son went through a phase where, as she said, like he used to stare into my soul, so he would not sleep unless he could hold my finger, hold my hand, somehow, some way, see me be in contact.
Hi, Tara. Take care of yourself.
Take care, Tara. Appreciate you. And so I used to lay on his floor so he could and stick my hand through his crib.
Yeah, Dad did do that, but like the middle of the night, he didn't.
And we'd fall asleep together, and then Mama would get up to go to the bathroom, and then I'm not lying to you. This is not taken. She would kick me. She wouldn't come down with her hand and like nudge me. She would kick me and tell me to go to bed.
Shannon, I get it. My mom, 50 years later, still is medicated from it. I get it. It's a real thing.
So yeah, I used to crash with a blanket and a pillow on son's floor with my hand in between the crib slats.
I'll say it was a really hard time from like son's first birthday and on. My dad was very, very sick. And so I think, I don't know, that whole time is almost a little bit of a blur for me. It was hard, very hard.
Yeah.
And dad was there the whole time.
Mama missed a lot, unfortunately, but
I did miss a lot.
Oh,
Yes, I worked full time in the office. It was before COVID, so I worked full time. I remember being so tired, like I was never so tired in my whole entire life. I'm sure Shannon can attest to that when you have a baby. Dad at one time said, "I thought so much was going to get done around this house." I'm like, "Hell no, I slept every moment I got." I think at that time Dad worked in the office too. We
that's
both worked
correct.
in the office.
I had flashbacks because we took a specific way home because we can go to the Home Depot that's across from the Target on like the border of Schaumburg. And I was having flashbacks of traveling that road by the Blue Malnati's that's there.
Mhm.
And the old and Beef was even like, "This is really a nice drive." I'm like, "It's the reason I used to take this drive to work every day." But yeah,
Yep. Question 4. What made you cry the most as he grew up? Like him getting vaccines? No, he was so brave at every vaccine. What makes me cry is when he does super sweet things. He does like the homemade stuff, like the homemade Christmas gifts, the homemade, for Mother's Day, that kind of stuff, and just his thoughtfulness on everything. Like that makes me cry. He's such a kind, sweet, sweet boy. He can be the devil, but for the most part,
I often refer to him as a Sour Patch Kid.
yeah, he is.
Sometimes he's sweet, sometimes he's sour.
He is.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put Mom on blast here. The thoughtfulness comes from my genes.
That is true. He's way more thoughtful than I am. Um, but Son is truly a very, very kind, thoughtful kid. This is funny. He's writing a book. I know he is.
Percent.
He's writing a book.
Either that or M is expecting, one of the two.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, that was my first inclination. Is he's like prepping everything. Because full disclosure,
He's already said they don't want kids.
you don't understand, Shannon. I'm telling you. Can you hear me in the background? I'm like stretching. I'm contorting. Mama can see it. I have like a belly that doesn't fit the rest of my carcass.
I know you're a dink couple, but you should at least have one child. No, 2 children.
Did he call himself a dink?
Dual income, no kids.
Have you ever seen Spaceballs?
No.
Funny. Tell me you've seen Spaceballs.
Mm.
Tell me you've seen Spaceballs.
Every day.
Are you getting shit? Oh my god.
Son wants a sibling so bad. We're well past that. That's not happening. We could adopt, but that's about it. Not having a kid, another kid. It was so dangerous for me.
So there's these little short guys that run around in robes going dink, ding, 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 ding. And so I'm like, did Funny just call himself a dink? Sorry, Funny, I apologize, but seriously, that hit.
You've heard dink before, though, haven't
Yes,
you?
dual income, no kids. I get it, but when we've joked about Funny and and him calling himself a dink. So I'm sorry. That's why I'm like, you've seen Spaceball, right? You get,
Funny talks, so I'm gonna think. Oh, goodness.
I think the second Spaceballs is supposed to come out. If you haven't seen Spaceballs, Funny, you have to watch it. It is like the king of the one-line movies. It is hilarious.
I don't think I've ever.
It is just stupid funny. Like stupid funny. It's so juvenile funny. It's funny. It's Mel Brooks at his peak.
I need to take a shower.
It's 40 minutes why we didn't want kids. We know how to make what we really want to. Talk about awkward. Well,
It's only awkward if you make it awkward.
it's not
He
awkward.
knows how it happens.
Yeah, it's not awkward in my family. I can tell you that much. Funny. If you heard some of the conversations that happened between Aunt Beefy, Grandma Harley,
Yeah,
myself,
this world.
yeah, we always have to remind her that son is not an adult yet.
Are you an only child, Funny? Are there any other grandchildren or hopes of grandchildren?
To Shannon's point, that's what bothers Mama when son says that he goes through phases saying that he possibly wants to become a priest, and Mama's like, no, no. Funny, if you went on a live with a parrot, that would be legendary.
A parrot that talked like you in your accent?
Well, I didn't go that far, my guy.
Be great, Funny.
This is why people call us racist. What is wrong with you?
But it would be great.
I just think a dude with this parrot would be a good, especially with him like with his sleeves off, just rocking his dishes with his parrot. Damn it, Funny! Don't
He thinks that's funny too.
don't encourage that. Shannon, I don't know if I've said this maybe once or twice in a live before. I went to seminary, so I was contemplating becoming a priest too, and I think if son became one, it might have been the way it was supposed to be because since I didn't,
Oh my
so
gosh. Do you ever think about that, like in other languages, like how animals like know that like sit means sit? Like, would a parrot really have an accent if you taught it in not necessarily just Indian, any foreign language?
Do you need me to get you a shovel to start digging yourself out of this hole or what?
I'm not. They do? For real?
Could you imagine a parent sitting there being like, "Howdy, y'all"?
Yeah, is there like caw the same? Does it mean the same thing? Like,
Sometimes I wonder how a crow from India talks to.
shit, there's no way. Like, I don't know.
Say, heck yeah.
I haven't had one drink.
Shannon's like, I've been around a lot of cockatoos and parrots that are like, hello.
Stop it! And then you wonder why they call us racist.
He said it, not me. I'm just filling in the gaps of what she said. She said about Asian accents and birds. I've heard birds with an Asian accent. That's what she said. I'm going back to A Christmas Story with fa ra 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 ra.
Oh,
No, 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 no. Fa la la la. Uh, he's like, hey, the duck is smiling at me. Oh,
oh my goodness.
when it's not dope and funny. Okay, okay, fine. I'll give you that. I didn't know Paris picked up on
I think it's
accents.
racism. It's a stereotype.
So you're telling me if Bod's got a parrot, it's like in it.
Right?
You walk in, it's like, hey, mate.
Right? The ducks smile at me. Oh
Oh,
god, you guys are funny. I mean, I don't know. It's so funny. Speaking of Bod, where is Bod? Because he would find this funny. I'm sure he totally would.
hello, my name is Bob.
Hello.
That food's a little dodgy, isn't it? The duck smile at me. Yeah, that whole movie, I love A Christmas Story. You can ask Mama to like a fault.
Yes, Sid.
I love Christmas Vacation. I love Christmas Story. I oh man,
Oh, I gotta go upstairs and take a shower. Dad's done eating.
that Diet Coke did not help.
Oh, was that your Diet Coke?
No, you had a half a can sitting there, and
Oh.
it's they told me to have something carbonated. I know.
Dad can stay. I gotta go take a shower. I gotta go. I'm working from home, but yeah. Oh wait, I missed that.
Well, funny, I can tell you at the end of the day, it's whatever you and the missus, aka M, are comfortable with. So if you guys are good, you guys are good. I don't I don't adhere to pressures outside the world. Poop, shower, and shave. Well, you gotta
I'm just gonna shower.
And so yeah, Dad's got a very aggressive attitude of taking other people's opinions when it's not solicited. I also don't offer my opinion unless it's asked for, but if you ask for it, you better be prepared for the answer.
Don't ever ask Dad for his opinion.
But yeah, if you give me one unsolicited,
Ah,
I will tell you
Thank
how I
you.
feel about your opinion very quickly, family or otherwise. But I appreciate you, funny being. Yeah, I appreciate you, funny for being diplomatic. Dad loses that filter at times.
Hey, sir. I'm taking a shower. You can leave us for a little bit longer. Get upstairs, son.
It's the one thing I struggle with, and this is where I'll get a little deep. And I know you got a little deep on us, funny, with the questions today. Is who we are is what made us, but I struggle with that type A assertiveness slash anger issue. But if I didn't have that in me, I wouldn't be the person I am. So it's a balancing act of funneling it to the to be a positive force, if that makes sense. Shannon, you ain't wrong. Opinions are like backsides. Everyone has one, and I just strive every day to try to be the best I can be and give a reflection that can be something that people say, hey, he left this day better than he found it. So it's all I can do. But then somebody cuts me off in traffic and I lose my mind. I can tell you funny as well that I've had many a confession where I've explained my anger and how I work with it, and I've been told that anger is a sign of a passionate heart, and passion is a driving force, and uh, just reflection and prayer can help me utilize it in its proper formats to not let it go, but to use it and harness it. Tip throat through tulips. So I have Bamba if anybody cares. I'm gonna house those tomorrow. I couldn't bring myself to opening it up today. Occasionally, it gets the best of me. Funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a man that can admit fault. Occasionally, it gets the best of me. See this guy right here. Man, my hair is out of whack. Uh it's funny you say that because I have one here, and then my coat is behind me. I have one here, and then I have another one right here. Coach in first class. So yes, I have them all over as a constant reminder and a constant like reflection. You're exactly right. So they are on me at all times. They travel with me. When I need them, I go to them. I don't force it on anybody else. I think you guys have realized that. I am welcoming of all faith dogmas and viewpoints as long as they're accepting of others' faith dogmas and viewpoints, but I have found mine. I got your coach in first class, my guy. I just need to trim up the beard a little bit. Well, funny. I have seen intersection of anger, and I've learned the ability to walk away. A great example is, we do all this martial arts training, and I've had people come at me on several occasions at different times in different places, with or without sun, and I know that with the training I have, I'm in a different situation, and that training also teaches you discipline, and unless you're in a threatened situation where you have to act on it, or somebody is being hurt or taken advantage of and you have to act on it, that training has assisted me in the ability to walk away. And so it's a double-edged sword. I internalize a little too much, but at the same time I know the proper way to handle situations, and it's been years since I've been pressed to be put to action, if that makes sense. So that's another thing that I would like to give credit to, is my martial arts training has helped me with that anger, which would seem counterintuitive because martial arts by definition can be thought of by a lot of people as an aggressive activity, but it's not. It truly teaches you self-defense and gives you confidence that you have the tools, but you know that you don't need to use them. And both of those are correct. But I will say, if you see me running, follow me, because something went down that I don't think that I can even handle. So if you see me running, head that general direction. That's what I always tell son. There's not much I'll stand down from, but if you see me running, make sure you're going the same general direction. Shannon, you said we. I will tell Mama that. Mama will appreciate that. Thank you, funny. Shannon, there's only like legitimately two of us here, and it's only me and you at the table. You're at liberty to say what you feel, how you feel. She said, nope. Okay, fair enough. So funny. Have a good night. I'm following shortly behind Mama. I gotta wrap and go to bed. This is the thing. I don't care if the holiday is Mother's Day, Christmas, 4th of July. I don't care what it is. I think the day after the holiday is the day that should be it should be the day that everyone has off, if that makes sense. It's you just need a recovery day from the day. And Shannon, I did see to a degree, I can agree with you. Uh, um, Come here, licorice. Yeah, I'd like to avoid all that BS of any kind at all costs. Basically, it's just not worth it. You say no, it doesn't make sense. You don't think it makes sense that the day after like Super Bowl, the day after Christmas, the day after Easter, the day after insert holiday here should be the day that you have the day of rest. Because there's always so much going on the day before. I'm You definitely enjoyed the mimosas today. Getting real loose with the swear words. And I kind of like it. I do. I also say, what is the one? Because Peter and Jacob always called me on it, and they gave me the Greek way of saying it. In fairness, in fairness, I say that one a lot too. Worst case scenario, Shannon, I'm consistent. All right. I think I'm gonna wrap it here. It's 9:45. I will be back tomorrow morning on the DIY channel for the trip to school. We'll be back on this channel for the trip home. Other than that, yes, funny. Shannon, I hope you had a great Mother's Day. Anybody else that's here that's also a mother or a female influence in anybody's life, you don't have to actually be a mother to be celebrated on a Mother's Day. We hope you had the day that you wanted, or at least got something out of it that you appreciated. We appreciate all of you. Yes, funny, I'm still here. Hit me. Have you checked out the guy Hungry for Fun 3565? He looks exactly like you. No, I've never heard of that guy. So now I'm going to have to screenshot that and check out who this dude is that's doppelganging me. Like 90% the same. All right, I'll look for the 10% difference. And I'll let you. So wait, you left here saying it was time to go to bed to go to somebody else's live. I see how it is, funny. I see how it is. And I will tell you, there's only so many ways you can make a face. So yeah. Well, I think it's funny that Funny leaves after Mama leaves. I'm just putting that on record. So, anyways, have a great night, all. I will check him out on the way up to go to bed. I'm gonna grab Remus. We're gonna hit it. We will be back tomorrow. We appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed night. Until the next one, stay happy, try to stay healthy, and we will see you in the next one.